Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AFK Journey. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys a quick tip on which character you should select on the 7th day login. So I'm pretty sure you guys should be in the 7th day or 6th day. I forgot because I'm currently in the PTR version. I'm not even on global, but I'm pretty sure you guys should be on the 7th day of the login event. So I already cleared the login event, so I don't have it available anymore. But the 4 characters available on the 7-day login event are Aaron, Brutus, Rowan, and Igor. So I'm going to give you guys a tip on which character you should select out of the 4. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys are new here on the channel, I have a Discord server, so if you guys are interested in joining, I'll post a server link in the comment section down below so that you guys can join up. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and hop right into the video. Alright, so we got some brand new codes, which is absolutely crazy. I thought that the codes that I redeemed yesterday, like that was the last series of codes, but it seems like they're just continuously giving us codes, giving us rewards. It's crazy overall. So let's go ahead and type these codes down. Now I'm pretty sure I already claimed them, so let's type them down. So the first one is going to be AFK Squeezy. Let me type this. It's going to be AFK Journey Squeezy. So let's type this down. AFK Journey Squeezy. There we go. Click claim, and as you guys can see, I already redeemed it. So that is the first one. Now the second one is going to be AFK Journey MSA. Enter. Already claimed it. Let's exit out. The next one after that is going to be AFK Journey DE, and then enter again. Already claimed it. And then the next one after that is going to be AFK Journey Viva. Enter. Already claimed it. And then the one after that is going to be AFK Journey EGT. Enter. Already claimed it. Next one is going to be AFK Journey CMK. Enter. Already claimed it. And then the one after that is going to be AFK Journey NOGLA. Enter. Already claimed. And then the one after that is going to be AFK Journey BG, and I already claimed it. And there's going to be some more codes, but I'm going to put them in the comment section down below. But those are pretty much all the codes that I claimed, and there's going to be more in the comment section down below. But that is crazy. Like, we have so many codes. It's insane overall. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those rewards. Now let's go ahead and talk about the characters. Now I'll come down over here to my resonating hall. As you guys can see, my account is looking absolutely broken. So I already have my Vala to Mythic, and I already got my Smokey to Mythic as well. I'm trying to get him to Mythic Plus so that I can unlock his exclusive equipment. Now for the exclusive equipment, I'm going to talk that on I'm going to talk about that on like a later video, because I don't have access to the exclusive equipment until I reach Mythic Plus. So we're just going to wait for that. But yeah, this account is looking absolutely cracked. So let's go ahead and talk about the characters that are going to be in the 7th day login chest. So let's take a look at Brutus. Now Brutus, he's going to be your tank unit. Now I'll say the best thing about Brutus is the fact that once his HP reaches a certain threshold, he is going to receive no damage. So if I come over here to this one skill right here, the Indomitable skill, it says Brutus is immune to the first fatal blow he receives. He is then immune to all damage and becomes unaffected for 5 seconds. So basically, when he receives fatal damage, he is going to be immune to that, and he's going to stay alive. And then after that, he's going to be immune to all damage, and he's going to become unaffected for 5 seconds. So really awesome. And on top of that, he's going to get some life drain and additional attack the more you level it up. So this is a pretty nice skill for Brutus overall. And then when we come down over here, he also has taunt included in his kit, and he can also reduce the physical defense of nearby enemies by 15%. So overall, his kit is looking pretty solid overall. Now his ultimate is just damage. To be honest, he deals damage. He's unaffected while doing this special skill like the ultimate, and it increases damage, and it says that he's immune to control effects while spinning. So overall, Brutus, he's pretty much a tank unit that's able to stay alive once he receives a fatal blow. Once he receives a fatal blow, he'll be able to survive that. But the biggest issue with Brutus is the fact that there are other units who are just way better than him. For example, Thorin. Thorin is a unit who is literally the best tank in the game. So I'll say that if you don't have Thorin, then you want to pick up a Brutus, at least one copy of Brutus, because Brutus, he is going to carry you if you don't have Thorin. So Thorn is basically like the best tank unit in the game, and then Brutus, I will say Brutus is like third best or second best. He's competing with Granny, so I'll put him probably at third best, but that's pretty much Brutus. Now, when we move on to the next unit, we have Igor. Now, Igor, this guy is absolutely annoying to go against. Like, I'm definitely gonna make a video about this guy because I feel like Igor has to be one of the most frustrating characters in this game to fight against, especially in PvP. He's annoying, and the reason why is because he's going to spawn in these tombstones, and when he spawns the tombstones, he's just gonna constantly jump around from every tombstone, and he's just annoying to kill. Like, it takes a lot to kill this guy because he's constantly jumping around, moving around the battlefield, and it's really hard to kill him. So Igor, I'll really say that Igor, he is really a strong unit in PvP because he has amazing survivability, because he's constantly moving around the battlefield, and your allies, the characters that you're using to try to eliminate Igor, they're just gonna try to focus on him the entire time, while other enemies are mostly attacking you because you're mostly focused on Igor. So I'll say that Igor is a unit where he can distract your team because he's constantly jumping around from tombstone to tombstone, and on top of that, his ultimate can do some pretty good damage overall. So Igor, he is a pretty nice unit, I will say. Really decent, really annoying, really annoying unit to fight against. But yeah, he's honestly pretty good. Like, if you're focusing on PvP, Igor is a solid option because he's just absolutely annoying to fight against. Now, when we move on over to the next unit, which is going to be Rowan. Now, Rowan, this guy is literally the best energy provider in the game. The reason why is because his special skill, his ultimate basically, he is going to restore up to 250 energy to all of your allies, which is absolutely cracked. And the more you level up his ultimate, the more energy recovery he can apply. So Rowan, that is pretty much what he's there for, and the team is to basically be your main battery unit. He's literally the best energy provider in the game, literally. So as soon as Rowan uses his ultimate, your entire team, they can literally have instant access to their ultimate. So Rowan, really good character. I already have him at legendary. I really wanted this unit overall because he's just so cracked to have. So that is pretty much like Rowan's main usage, is the fact that he's able to restore energy to your whole team. He has HP restoration as well. He can also heal up your allies, but I will say that the best thing about him is, of course, the energy restoration, and that's pretty much it. And he can also absorb energy, which is honestly pretty good. So yeah, Rowan, this unit is absolutely cracked. Really, really awesome support unit overall. And the last unit, of course, now I don't have this character, but if I come over here to glossary right here, we click the glossary, and the unit should be okay. This guy right here. So you can also get Aaron. Now this character right here, now I don't have him, but he is basically a damage dealer. Like, if we look at his class right here, he's basically going to be a rogue, magic damage type unit, and he's basically going to be your main damage dealing unit. Now, compared to all the other damage dealing units in the game, for example, Sisea, you have Vala, you have so many other DPS units who can excel, and I feel like Aaron, he wouldn't be a bad option, but the real question is, are you going to use this character? Because if you have a Sisea, for example, if you have Sisea, then there's absolutely no reason for you to use Aaron, since you already have other DPS units who can perform way better than Aaron overall. But he is a really solid unit when it comes to immobilizing the enemy, because as you guys can see, he has immobilizing a part of his kit, which is honestly pretty good. And As you guys can see, he has haste reduction. He's a pretty solid unit, but when it comes to dealing damage, I will say that there are other units who can do way better than him overall. So Aaron, he would be a nice option. Like if you want to pick him, I would highly recommend you guys to go for the other characters instead. Now, before I, talk about which character you should pick, let's come over here to the Mythical House. So you guys remember when you're doing your first summons in a Mythical House in the all hero recruitment, you're basically going to get a guaranteed Cishia. And then once you get a guaranteed Sasaya, after that, you're going to get a healer. You're probably going to get Coin or Rowan. So if I come over to the wish list, this happened all the time. I noticed it's like a pattern. As soon as you make a new account, you log into the game, and then you do your first summon, the first character you're going to get is Sasaya, your main DPS. And then after that, you're going to get a healer. It's going to be Wayne or Rowan. So if you get Wayne, I would definitely recommend you guys to go for Rowan. But if you go for Rowan, then you can basically pick another character. So what I'm basically saying is, depending on which characters you get from the all hero recruitment, that will basically affect your choice on the 7-day login, like the 7-day login chest where you have to pick 4 characters. That includes Brutus, Rowan, etc. So yeah, the all hero recruitment, you're basically going to get a guaranteed Sasaya, and you can also get a guaranteed Rowan or Wayne. And you can also get Smokey as well. Like they're going to give you a Muller unit, they're going to give you a healer unit, and they're also going to give you a guaranteed Sasaya. So if you don't have Rowan, then I would recommend you guys to go for Rowan. Because if you ended up getting Wayne instead, then I would highly recommend you guys to go for Rowan because he is the best energy provider in the game. Now, if you don't have Thorin, then like I said, getting Brutus would be a good option because Brutus is an awesome tank unit. So it really depends on what characters you have on your account. If you don't have Rowan, go for Rowan. If you don't have Brutus, not Brutus, if you don't have Thorin, then you should probably go for Brutus because Lucius is not going to be, like, he's not going to be enough as a tank unit. He's not going to be enough because for Lucius, I feel like for Lucius, you have to run like another tank unit beside him in order for him to actually survive, because the only thing Lucius is good for is providing the barrier, and that's pretty much it. You need like another tank unit that can proc taunt and do various other things. So I will say like your number one priority in the the epic hero selection chest should be Rowan as your number one. And if you already have Rowan, then your second best option should be a Brutus, and then your third best option should be Igor, and then your fourth best option should be Aaron. So those are pretty much all the characters in their own respective rank. Number one priority, Rowan. Number two, Brutus. Number three, Igor. And number four, Aaron. So that's pretty much my advice to you guys. And I might be wrong here. I'm pretty sure today is the 7th day. I might be wrong because I'm in the PTR account, and as you guys can see, I don't even have access to the 7-day login event because I already claimed it. So I'm pretty sure it's 7 days. I might be wrong here, but we're getting closer and closer. I'm getting closer and closer to the 28th login day because I'll be able to obtain a free Celestial and Hypogen hero, which is honestly pretty good. So hopefully I can get another copy of Reiner because I really want that guy. Reiner is like the most cracked unit in the game. So hopefully I can get him. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys for this video. Next video, I'm probably gonna talk about Igor on the next video because that unit is absolutely annoying. Like, I know a lot of people are frustrated with Igor because this guy right here, he is absolutely frustrating to fight against. This unit is just so annoying. Like, he just constantly jumps from tombstone to tombstone. It is so hard to kill him because he's just constantly jumping around. It's just toxic overall. But it's pretty much all I have for you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it. And I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.